a yellow.
The new Beetle or the old
I have
original?
no idea. I don't even remember what it looked like. I just remember it had a cool name. Cabriolet.
Cabriolet.
You got to hold your pinky out when you say it.
Yeah. It's just a German. Is it German? Is it a German word?
Volkswagens are, but I don't know about cabriolet. I mean, that might be a German-French thing.
Yeah.
They always seem to put the lays
Well, I
and
don't
the
get
aunts.
it because a coupe was supposed to be a two-door car, but then when they say grand coupe, that means a four-door car.
Huh.
So
Is that how you pronounce it? Coupe?
coupe?
Instead of coupe.
Right.
So it's like toupee.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe that's
I've always called it a coupe.
That's the English way of doing it.
There we go. Well, we got to Americanize everything.
Things you learn. So this has been a very beneficial roundtable for you.
Yes, it has.
Hope that everything is going well for you out there, whoever is watching, and things are moving along here. The teen house renovation's moving along. Thanks to Scott and Lorraine, they're really putting in a lot of work over there. Tomorrow we're going to have insulation
put in the attic and the walls.
Yeah, we're going to do spray foam.
Yep.
So no junk for Jesus insulation.
Yes.
I really believe it'll pay for itself.
Mm-hmm.
I know it will.
Yeah.
Especially in an old building like that.
Just the heating and cooling aspect.
Because when you have a building like that everything's not quite always square and everything, the liquid foam gets into every little gap. You put hand-in insulation and sometimes it doesn't fit right unless you cut extra pieces, and nobody does. So, any rate, so it's going along very, very well, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. We're going to begin the lighting improvement in here as well, and so things are a lot of things happening. Anything else that I think?
Well, DT just showed up, so.
Can't talk about him anymore. Well, no, that's actually quite the opposite. Now I can start talking about him. One thing you got to say about me, DT, I don't talk behind your back. I talk right down to your face. I just talk right to you. That's true. He said, I can't say. I know, he can't say much that ain't already been said. Yeah, I know. Where do you think I get all that information? It's your family. They keep sending it to me. Here. So, but we're glad y'all are listening, and it has been a really, really busy time, and we're trying to slow things down a little bit, but...
Yeah, the only two biggest things we have coming up is the ladies are leaving for the women conference on the 16th, I believe it is, and then the following Friday on the 23rd is the Diamond Dinner. So 6 p.m. Diamond Dinner here at the church. Chef Will and Russ already put out the menu, so I'm sure all of those that are part of it are already tracking it. So, but that's coming up on the 23rd, and then we're going to be rolling into Summer Sizzle, beginning around May timeframe, May through July.
Coming back.
Yep. So we're going to be doing a lot of different activities, the different Sunday evening services, some no evening services, and so we're going to see about how can we make it as much engaging like we normally do with this.
Yes.
But some of it might be a little difficult, but we're going to try. We're going to try to make sure that there's a way for shut-ins can be a part of it as well.
We're trying our best,
So,
but it's
trying.
difficult, and we want everyone to know out there that we haven't forgotten about you, and if you feel like we have, please, give us a call. We don't mind talking to you, really. It's been a crazy season, and these are just very unusual days in which we live.
Yes, it has.
So, any rate,
and that's pretty much all I have.
I think the youth group's going to the college here in a couple.
Yep, leaving on the 22nd, I believe it is, next week, and they're going to be going out, staying overnight, and coming back next day.
Wow.
So.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
Well,
and according to our clock, it's 11:39 right now.
I look back there.
We got a few hours before church.
That's why I had to go to your phone. I'm going, okay, I think that's wrong, but
I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
We got a early start or late start, AM or PM.
So here's a Bible trivia. Who was the person that fell asleep during Paul's sermon and fell out the window and died?
What chapter is it in?
I didn't ask that. You can't answer a question with a question. We're past
Jesus
those days.
Did.
You're not Jesus.
I learned from the best. Acts chapter 20.
Is that where it is?
Yes.
What's the guy's name?
Eutychus.
Okay, look. That's why he's the senior pastor.
Yeah.
Man.
Well,
the vision.
What city was he in?
Probably one of the Antiochs. There's like 12 Antiochs in there.
Troas.
Troas. What else is interesting about Troas?
How long was he preaching? See, I have all the answers. He got in his
It was like 8 hours. We need to have some of those good old-fashioned revival messages.
No, that's not fair. Remember I told you earlier before we came out here that this week I've written 3 sermon series.
Oh,
for
was
this
that one of
Sunday.
them?
One of them was out of Acts 20. so-
Okay, see,
So-
that again is why he's a senior pastor, because he doesn't only put together one message, he
That's
puts
right.
together 3.
Yeah, they probably think he's
Man.
preaching all 3 every Sunday long. You
Look
know,
at that. That's wonderful.
Braxton's still up there going, preacher, you're going too long. So we're trying.
So I'd be curious, if you have a question, maybe you can stump Pastor Ken.
Yeah,
Put the
yeah.
question in the comments below.
Yeah.
We'll make sure he doesn't actually look
Yeah,
at it
have to be
before.
off the top of my head.
Yeah. Let's
That-
see if
that
we
would
can.
be funny, wouldn't
in the
it?
military, our first sergeant, the
Yes.
guy that's in charge of just taking care of the enlisted folks, he would come around every week and he'd have a thing called Stump the Chump. And so he would
very
just be
good.
there, and any of the airmen could ask him a question, try to stump him based on his military knowledge. And so no one really could stump him. You know, Sergeant
Wow.
Dix was a really sharp guy. So maybe we could do that.
The kids have done this to me. The kids will
Yeah?
sometimes say, they'll say, okay, we're going to come up with something. You got to tell us where it's at, you know. And that's a game they've played. I don't always win, but, you know, I mean, they have to know it themselves, too. They
That
can't,
is true.
They can't just, you know,
Yes.
I'm not claiming that I have all the whole thing. Now, who is that guy that used to have he had the whole New Testament memorized and much of the Old Testament?
I
Used to
don't know.
hold revivals, citywide revivals. I'm sure Andrew and Martha, you might know I know you know who I'm talking about. Because I remember after one citywide revival service, I went up and asked him to basically quote a verse of scripture out of the New Testament somewhere.
And he did,
And
huh?
he did. I remember as a kid, because I thought, does he really know most of this? And he had to start quoting like a verse earlier to get to where mine was, but he
He got it.
is close enough.
Yep.
You know.
That's
So
wonderful.
I can't do that. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. We're going to get offline because actually it's 11:42 now,
Yep.
so we better get going. And God bless you, and we'll see you here, see you there, we'll see you in the air, over and out. See ya.